But today we have Brian Traichel. He's a LinkedIn guru. So he used to be title rep. Now he's in the LinkedIn business, profile building, and doing more than that, just overall business plans and working it through LinkedIn. So he's going to go through some step-by-step things here and some plans, and then I guess if you have questions, you can throw it in the chat as we go. But otherwise, go ahead and take it over, Brian.
Okay, thanks everybody for having me on. And we have a short time, so I'm going to err on the fact that I'm going to go fire hose style, and that you can go back to the recording and get as much as you can from that, because there's literally 5 to 6 hours worth of training potential when it comes to the LinkedIn platform. And just as the background, as you stated, I was a title rep in San Diego, and back then when LinkedIn came out was around 2006, probably 2005, 2006. I realized how powerful the tool was. And then I also realized that as a title rep, I can't knock on doors and produce a title policy. The only way that I can get more business is to help my clients get more business. So I started sitting down with them and explaining the platform and how they could plug into this and really do better farming, more strategic farming, using the old Dale Carnegie adage is how to win friends and influence people. So if you subscribe to relationship building and things like that, LinkedIn is the perfect platform, because it gives you insights into people's behaviors and styles that you can present to and really key in on. So that's what we're going to talk about today. There are 22 sections of the profile. Most people that I've seen are using 8 sections, right? So there's always a lot of room for improvements. Also, too, updating and making sure your contact information is correct, your current company, all of those things, make a difference. So I had asked Travis if someone wants to volunteer, we can go ahead and use yours as the example. That way you can get a little work done actually in this training. Otherwise, we can use mine as the sample. But it's always better to do it firsthand. But again, I won't hold you to it if there's if no one wants to join, share their screen.
So we do have, I think, Heather that volunteered to be the guinea pig here today. So I went ahead and promoted her. She should be able to share her screen as well.
Okay, so Heather, thanks for doing. We'll just need you to share your LinkedIn page, and we're going to go over a few things here. And then the rest of you, if you want to follow along on a different tab and start looking at that. Okay.
Are you able to share, Heather?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, and then the first thing we're going to talk about is the privacy settings. So that's the most important one, is the privacy settings, because a lot of you probably are on LinkedIn and you're getting invitations from other lenders and other realtors. And you might be asking yourself, why do I want to connect with my quote unquote competition? So when I change your privacy settings, it'll give you the ability to connect with them, build out your network so your second degree is a lot larger, and then not worry about them having access to your database. So I'll give you that example in the privacy settings. And if you want, Heather, I can do that right now on mine, and then you can share your screen. So
are you able to see my screen right now, or no?
No, we're not able to see it.
Should be a tab down at the bottom, says share screen.
Yeah.
Might be in green.
Sure.
There we go. Okay. So again, first thing we want to do is we want to focus on your privacy settings. So if you go to the top right-hand corner, you're going to see a little picture of you. And there's a drop-down arrow that says me at the top right-hand corner.
There you go. Me.
Right. So hit settings and privacy. And then we're going to go over to the left where it says visibility. It's the third one down on the left. Right there. So and now you're going to see over to the right where it says profile viewing options. Go down about 4 where it says connections. We want to change that to no. Because right now, if I go on your LinkedIn profile and I'm your direct competitor in your neighborhood, you've given me full access to your address book.
Oh, wow.
So if you've built a book of business, we don't want to leave that out there. Plus, we don't want to leave that out there with just cybersecurity risks in general. And Travis, you may want to check on yours as well. And you'll notice because they're in blue. So if you were to click on Travis's profile, we'll just look him up in the left-hand corner. And I'm only doing this for example, not to quote, put you in full front and center. So go to the top left, Heather, and you'll see where the IN symbol is. Right. Or back to LinkedIn. Just click back to LinkedIn. Either way, you can get there. We're going to search Travis on LinkedIn. I just want to show you what it looks like from your end. So search his name in the top left-hand corner. There you go. And if you're not connected, hopefully get connected as well. Right there. Okay, click on his profile. So see, he's a 3rd degree connection. So they're not going to show you anything. So 2nd degree, I can see Travis's, but you can't because LinkedIn hasn't really identified you as an actual person yet based on certain analytics or things on your profile. So that's why he's a 3rd, means you have nobody in common. And when you have nobody in common, LinkedIn's not going to show you anything. So from that perspective, you're okay, but it's the 2nd degree. And I'll do that from my screen. So let's go back to your privacy settings, which is where your little picture is. Drop down me, click on settings and privacy. Click to the left where it says visibility. So you change your connections so no one can see them. But if you notice your profile viewing options, the first one, it says full profile. So click on the first one to the right. I recommend that you go anonymous LinkedIn member, because what's happening here is every time you're on LinkedIn, if you haven't changed your settings, people are getting notified that you viewed their profile. So if you're researching a client or you're about to go on a listing appointment, it's not a good idea to look the client up 5 minutes before you show up at their house, because they're going to get notified that you just looked them up. So I like to play defense, right? So I put myself as anonymous LinkedIn member. So that's the 2nd one you want to click. Now, people hem and haw sometimes when we do this because you're not going to see who's looking at you anymore. But I would rather play it safe. So if you're doing a lot of research, you're not leaving a trail. And the truth is we don't know who's Googling us right now. So if we had to weigh, what's more important, I'd rather not be seen than worry about who's looking me up online. All right. So, but again, it's personal preference. You could toggle back and forth and change those daily if you really want to know who's looked at you in 24 hours, but it has to become a habit if you do that. Last thing, scroll all the way to the bottom of this page. And you're going to see share profile updates with your network. You want to change that to no. And the key word here is profile updates. It's not social media updates, it's profile updates. So if I were to go back in my profile and say, oh, you know what? I want to let people know I played lacrosse in college. Everyone in my network would get notified that I added that to my profile. So when you're working on your profile, you don't want to be blasting your network with every update, because once you key in one thing, it just sends out a notification just all day long. So we want to put that to no. So those are the 3 main things on privacy settings, which is profile viewing, anonymous, connections exposed, no, and then sharing profile updates with your network. So now we'll go back to LinkedIn, and your settings are really good right now. And we're going to click on your picture. And like LinkedIn is like driving a new car, right? We all know how to drive, but the dashboard looks a little bit different. So getting familiar with the dashboard is going to be the key to your success in building out your profile. As I mentioned earlier, there's 22 sections of the profile. Where are they and how do I add them, right? So the first thing we want to do is click on your contact info. It's right below your, we want to change your company as well, but we'll click on contact info. We want to edit that. Not that one. We will edit that one afterwards, but that's your, now we want to add a website. So you can add your company website, your Facebook page, your Instagram page, whatever you'd like to do, but let's just get something on there. Now, here's the key thing. When you go over to the right, you see how it says personal? I want you to drop down and click on that arrow, click the word other. You just added more real estate on your LinkedIn profile. So now you're going to put in Heather Calvo Real Estate. So the key to success on LinkedIn is SEO. The more times you have a certain word in your profile, the more searches you get pulled into, right? So I'm looking for opportunities to leverage any space on there to use the word real estate, San Diego, housing, first, anything, right? So let's add a phone number if you want to have a work phone number or cell phone. And just put work, yeah. And then you could put your address there, or you could put in your tagline. So if you have a catchphrase or a motto, you don't have to put the address. You can use that space for something else. But we'll go ahead and, yeah, there we go. All right, and let's hit save. All right, perfect. So see the difference, right? It has Instagram, then Heather Calvo Real Estate. Let's rise together. Now we're going to look at that. We're going to edit one more time because you see your LinkedIn profile link. You have those numbers 323-682212. So we want to get rid of that because that's going to show you you're more of an expert when it's clean. So click on that. That's your unique URL for LinkedIn. Go over to the right and you'll see the edit pencil. And then you can, after your O, you can get rid of everything to the right. And you could put in real estate agent if you want, or just simply have your name and let it be like that. But you have an opportunity to add another piece of information there. And then you'll
Can there be
hit save.
spaces there?
No, you won't need spaces. It's just, it's all one word. And then save. Okay, great. Now back to LinkedIn. Just hit the home page or anywhere, or you can click on the IN icon. A couple of places will get you there. Okay, so we'll click back on your profile. Click on your picture. Now we're going to look at the section. So you see underneath your name, it says add section, where it says open to. So click on that and then scroll down. You have your about section, right? Then your background has work experience, education, licenses and certifications, volunteer experience. And then the big one is go down where it says accomplishments. We want to expand that area. There's publications, patents, courses, projects, honors and award, test scores, languages, organizations. So all of those are the heavy lifting in the profile. So let's get you on the board. Let's click on organizations. And now we're going to open up another tab on LinkedIn. You have two open, so go to the other one that you have open.
Another tab open?
Yeah, you have two tabs for LinkedIn. So you're always going to want to have two tabs open. One on as you're working on your profile and the other one as you're grabbing information. So you can close this out.
Close out the whole tab?
No, you can just close out the X on the tab.
Okay.
Right. Okay, close that out. Now we want to search the National Association of Realtors. Right, you drop down. Okay, click on the, actually, you can follow it, but you want to actually click on the icon itself and go right to the page. This is going to make you follow again. So click follow. So now copy National Association of Realtors as it stands right there. You want to get that nice realtor logo with the registered. I'm assuming, I don't want to assume, but that you're part of NAR, or at least the right. Okay. So back to your profile. Organization name, paste. Position held. We have to go, it didn't take the registered symbol. So go back to the National Association of Realtors and grab that R. Okay, now I want you to paste the Realtors with the registered trademark. Just copy Realtors, the R to the, yep, copy. Your position held is a realtor. Then we're going to get rid of the S.
Okay.
So take out the S on Realtors. Yeah, and then we're going to, now we're going to go back to the National Association of Realtors. And then scroll down. See the about section? Whoa, too fast. Okay, go back up. No, you're fine. It moves very quickly. Click the see more button.
See more here.
Right. Okay, now let's look at the description. So we want to take the first two lines. So the National Association of Realtors, America's largest, right? Just grab that whole thing. Copy. Back to your profile. And go down to the description section. Paste. Okay, now go back up. Within this, we want to go to your title. Copy the realtor symbol. All right, and then hit save.
You want that here?
No, just save because we're going to use that somewhere
Okay.
else. So I'm just trying to get ahead of us for time's sake. So, so now you have so go down all the way to the bottom through your profile. You'll see your organization, the accomplishment section, right? So organization. Now that you've created the section, go all the way down again. You want to hit the plus. You can hit the plus button from here because now you have the subsection, which is accomplishment. So scroll up just a hair. Hit the plus button.
Here. Okay.
Right, now you can add language, honors and awards. You can add CAR, you can add North County, San Diego Association of any organization you've ever been a member of. You want to list that past or present, former member, current member, and put a description of the company because you're getting the benefit of all those SEO keywords in your profile. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so honors and awards, same thing. You know, you may be top producer. Your company may be voted best place to work in Orange County. If you're part of a team or any type of, company award, you want to put in the honor and award name, like fastest growing real estate company in San Diego, you're a company member. So if you haven't won President Circle or top, those things, but they all go under honors and awards. And an honor can be, you ran a marathon. So you put in marathon finisher, San Diego Rock and Roll Marathon. So you want to start integrating anything that you've done personally and professionally in honors and awards. Courses, same thing. College courses, courses you took to get your real estate license. So we had to take principles of real estate, I'm assuming, right? So you want to put in, so add the course. So click course. Or you could put in real estate principles or principles of real estate. And then later on, you can go and fill that in. Courses, you can take Mike Ferry, Tom Ferry, Joe Stump by referral only, Tom Hopkins, any course you've taken in real estate, you can list that here as well. So hit save. So now you have the courses section populated. Let's hit the plus button one more time. Let's get the languages taken care of.
English.
And then you'll drop down, click on English. And then just proficiency, you can put in native or bilingual. But if you speak a little Spanish, you can also say, well, I speak a little Spanish, but it's only elementary. So click native or bilingual at the bottom. So you can add other languages and tell people how well you speak that language. Like I'm in Costa Rica, I speak elementary proficiency, even though I should speak better Spanish. Hit save. All right, so that's where you kind of navigate, right? Now we want to do add section at the top right-hand corner or go back to the top of your profile. We want to get your certification. So licenses and certification. Want to add your real estate license. So, California. So instead of putting real estate license, you want to put in the full description, California real estate salesperson's license, because now we index the word California one more time in your profile. And that's fine for now. It's just, we have the word real estate twice. We'll get rid of the first one. It's a salesperson's license, but this is, for example, we'll go back and fix it. Issuing organization, you're going to drop down. And on LinkedIn, it's the California Department of Real Estate. So there's no shortcuts either. So you're going to have to type the whole thing in. And be prepared, whoever else is on the call, you're looking at 3 to 4 hours, right, of getting this done. So if you try and sit down and say, I'm going to knock out my profile in one shot, I hope you can, right? But I would say do it section by section, give yourself a week and really go deep with the opportunities. Hit save. And if you're licensed in other states, you would just put in, the state of Arizona, state of Nevada, whatever. But you may be a former notary. You might have had a Series 6 license. You might have had a scuba diving license, a yoga certification, any type of athletic, personal trainer, pilot's license. So all these things go in license and certifications. It's not all about just business, because it's going to make a difference between connecting with a client and not. If they go, oh, you're a fellow scuba diver as well. Yeah. What's your certification level? Where do you dive? So I'm looking for opportunities to have conversations. All right. So we're going to go back to add section. We want to put in your new job position. So click work experience. And your title now is Realtor. So if you go back to the National Association of Realtors, it's open. I put some icons in the chat, but we're just going to make it easy right now and do it this way. So copy Realtors. So go back to so your title is a Realtor, right? We'll get rid of the S. And then don't fall into the drop down trap. Yeah, okay, good. Company name, Rise Realty.
Oops. Not Rose.
Okay, is that the right logo?
No,
The second one?
no.
Actually not. I have I'm having an issue with getting that on there properly. So we
Okay.
may be chatting afterwards, Brian.
You got it. Okay,
'cause
so
it's associating with another company.
okay, so Rise Realty, we won't drop down then, just click above that just for now. No, just click above off the side so it doesn't select. And now location. Oh, no, you can leave it as it was. Okay.
Oops. Not this one.
Yeah, so you just type in Rise Realty. And then up, right, there you go. Now scroll down to location. Now, if you notice the location, you can put a location there, but what I like to do is go into the chat and grab that computer emoji.
I'm gonna access my chat from here.
Okay, that's all right. So
Sorry.
that's okay. So I put in the location as your website versus the area. So it gives you another
Okay.
opportunity to drive traffic to your website. But in this case, put in where the areas you focus on. So location, or is it Orange County or, San Diego, LA,
Yeah.
so Los Angeles. So do Los Angeles County, California. Right there, go drop down. Right. And then you'll put a description. So what I have people do is open up another tab. And you're going to go on your browser and go to Rise Realty. You want to mirror the company's website into your LinkedIn profile because it just gives you more keywords.
Which one is it?
Just do Rise Realty San Diego and see if that comes up.
Yeah, it's riserealtyca.com.
Okay, we'll just do that.
Okay, so where it says, find your California home, keep scrolling down. Is there is there an About Us section or anything we can use for content creation? There we go. Welcome to Rise. User community guide. Nope. Okay, we want to have a description about the company. We'll do that later. Again, we're short on time. So what you want to do is just mirror something in the description back into the profile. But for now, go up to the top on Rise Realty. Go back to the.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I just want to show you an easy way to share the blogging. So I saw there was a blog there up at the top.
Mhm.
Okay, stop.
Blog.
Go down. Is getting home mortgage. What's the date on these? 7. So let's just grab the top 10 things every new real estate agent. You see the link at the top of the browser. There's
This.
so there's a feature. This is just for example only. So copy that link. So if you have a current blog, so go back to your LinkedIn profile. Hit save for now on this one. So we want to save your work experience. Oh, you have to put the start date, the year. Okay, great. So you're at intermediate. Got it. Getting close on time here, guys. I apologize. There's a lot to go over, but just click on the add section. Click on featured. Links. Paste. Add. So if you have a new listing, a new link, or anything about a blog or tips, and you can hit save, so just hit save at the bottom. This may not apply to you, but now go up to the top of your profile. You now have a featured section. See, go back down. Keep going down. You'll see it right smack dab in the middle. So that's a nice way to highlight your profile with a new listing or just sold or in escrow or happy Halloween or happy Veterans Day. So it keeps your profile fresh for people to see. I'm going to pause right there. Like I said, Travis, there's really 2.5 hours worth of profile building that we can do and to get it done. But I just want to feel people getting familiar with the sections.
Okay.
And then using those icons. So if you stop your share, Heather, I appreciate you doing that. And then go into your chat. You'll see some icons that everybody can save for later. You want to use those throughout your profile in the skill section and your summary so you put your phone, you put the cell phone icon, email me, use the email icon, website, use the computer icon. So it gives us just a little bit more bells and whistles when people come to look at your profile. And of course, your headline is really important. Putting those icons in your headline is going to make a difference. So you want to have a tagline like serving the San Diego real estate community or selling houses, one person at a time. So your headline is going to be key for that. And you want to put the word realtor in your headline. So if you can just share again for just a minute, and then we'll grab that realtor and home icon if you can, and your cut and paste from the chat.
And Brian, you can keep going a little bit too if you want. So
okay, yeah, we'll just finish up with this. Yeah, okay, perfect.
Yeah, I don't want to cut you off if you're on a roll. So yeah, let's just kind of keep going.
Okay, so now we want to go up to the top of your profile, and then we're going to edit to the right. You'll see that you'll see your name, and we're going to hit edit. Note to the left. There's right above the EXP Realty. We're going to change that. So go down to your headline. Okay, so it says real estate agent at EXP Realty. Go back up. Go right there where it says headline. All right, we want to get rid of that entire thing, and we want to paste the house and the realtor. Well, were you able to get the house icon?
The house
From the chat? Yeah, if you go.
Oh, there was no icons in the chat. There was nothing in there.
So we've been chatting on there, so you got to scroll to the top of the chat, and then you'll see there's a whole list of icons.
Yeah, there's no scrolling up. There's only 3 words on there. 3
okay.
Yeah, other people are saying they don't see them as well.
Oh, really? Okay. Let me I can get them. I'll put them back in. Let's see. I wonder why that happened. Maybe because of the Zoom. Let's see. All right. Well, in the meantime, I
just added it back in.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right.
Just now, yeah. Can you see them now, Heather?
No.
All right. I just put them in again too.
All panels.
I think it's going to just.
Oh, okay. That's
there
why.
Maybe you guys are writing to each other.
Yeah.
Okay. How about that? There we go. That makes sense.
There we go.
Okay.
That's there. Okay.
All right. So we're going to grab just the home icon, the first one.
Oh, just the little house, or do you want the part that says home?
If you like the home, you can use it. I just want to give people some examples, but let's just grab the house for now, and we'll do 2 more things very quickly.
So when I select it, when I copy it, it says select all. It doesn't allow me just to grab the one little.
Okay, then just grab the whole line if it lets you grab the whole line, and we'll just go from there.
Oh, well, it's actually getting the whole chat.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then we will have to do. That's all right. Actually, why don't I have Travis share his screen, and he can grab it from the message I sent him, because it really is important. I don't want to hammer this, but it's a small detail, but it makes a big difference. Okay. You guys still there?
Let me unmute myself. Okay.
Okay. All right. So if you go to the message I sent you in your messaging you'll see the icon.
Yep.
Grab the house. Do you want the home or we'll just grab the house? Yeah, okay.
Let's grab the house.
Okay, so then we're gonna go to your profile. So click on your picture. And then we're gonna edit to the right, exactly, yep. So after Rise Realty, we're just gonna paste that house. And then hit save. See the difference? It's just subtle, but it adds a little bit of a eye-catching. That's the thing when you're, coming up in a lineup. If you have a few things, and you could add your cell phone, call me today, serving San Diego. And then we're going to edit again. Let's look at your summary. Scroll down.
Summary here.
Right there, your about section. We want to edit that. This is pretty key. You have pretty good. So we're going to edit that. Go all the way down to the bottom. So areas of Southern California, we just want to put in the house in front of that.
Okay.
And then you're going to put real estate expertise. We want to actually, before you hit save, because these are all your areas, right? So we're going to cut real estate expertise out.
Cut it.
Yep, cut it, and then go new line. So after Victorville, you're going to go to scroll down twice after Victorville. Paste. And now you're going to list first-time home buyer, luxury homes, etc. Move up buyers. You're running out of characters, but no, you actually have 2,600 characters. So you want to list all the real estate services and people you can work with: vacation rentals, property management, relocation.
Okay, so when you do this, are you looking at doing bullet points, or are you looking at?
No, you're looking at a comma. You're looking at a comma because you're not going to have a lot of space. It just depends on how much information you have in your profile.
Okay. Well, for sake of time, I'm going to just leave it here and press save.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Now go down to your skill section, all the way down to the bottom.
Experience.
Yep. Keep going. You'll see skill. Stop. So we want to show more at the. You'll expand. You have your top 3 skills right there. So you want to trim this down to 15. Right? Because you want to be an expert at 99 plus. So real estate, you're 99 plus, but you're saying short sales is your #1 skill. So you want to edit the skills. And you'll unpin short sales and REO. And then you're going to pin real estate and something else. You have to have 3 at the top. Investors maybe, or corporate real estate, that's fine. So hit save. So now there's a bigger difference, right? You're 99 plus, and corporate real estate 6. So you might want to pick another one that has higher numbers, but again, do that. You can do that later. Yeah, but you can edit those skills, and you can also reorder those skills, because if you're not in a short sale market, I don't want your competition to say, well, Travis is a great agent. However, best of my knowledge, he's really a short sale agent, and you're looking for a traditional sale. So I could counter that listing appointment with the 3 people that they're talking to by saying that.
Okay.
So again, short amount of time. That was my disclaimer. There's a lot of things on LinkedIn you can do, but it comes down to, being seen. Because if someone does a Google search and you don't have a website, guess where they're going? First exposure is going to be LinkedIn. So you really want to be in 100% and fill out all 22 sections and go as deep as you can with keywording, because you're just going to have that random call. It could happen today or in the next 6 months or a year, but someone will find you on LinkedIn because of a certain word that's in your profile, and you may have an opportunity to do a transaction with them or get a referral. So any questions or comments on what we covered today?
So basically, as you're building this out, just, how many key terms would you suggest? Maybe 2 or 3 to use repeatedly through your profile?
No, you want to repeat as many times as you can get away with it.
No, I mean 2 or 3 different key terms multiple times. So like San Diego real estate and, real estate agent and realtor, like those 3 key terms. You want
Key
to stick
terms
with,
and locations, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So real estate agent, realtor, San Diego, Carlsbad, all the different places that you're going to be servicing and working with. So just just go as kind of overboard, then take it a step back where it's
Okay.
redundant, but not quite, where no one's going to catch it, because they're only going to see the first 2 lines anyways of it. They have to click see more to see the rest.
so it's not like Google, you can keyword stuff in here and it'll actually work in your benefit.
It will. Yeah, it'll work in your benefit for sure. You'll show up in different search results and things like that. Like you have Las Vegas real estate. So you'll get pulled into a search for Las Vegas because of that fact you have
I used
Las
to be
Vegas
dually
in it.
licensed and I'm not anymore. So that's why I was
Okay.
saying I actually need to spend 3 hours on this and do some updates for sure. But
Yeah, and then you might want to change your privacy settings, at least, the same thing. So click on the me
Yeah.
button and then do that and go through there.
Yeah.
But again, I appreciate everybody. Please connect with me on LinkedIn if we're not connected. And, perhaps later we could do a full workshop where we actually get our profiles done in a reasonable amount of time. Or if not, reach out to me with questions. I'd be happy to help.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So I really appreciate your time and your insight. And there's a couple people asking for the emojis. I'll include that on the replay when I send it out. So I'll take care of that in. But otherwise, yeah, I really appreciate you coming on and we'll see you again. I'm sure I might have a couple questions for you. I'll shoot over in Messenger.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy to do that, and everyone have a good productive week, and you'll know where to find me. So, and then you can look at my profile as an example. Even though I'm not in real estate per se, you'll kind of see the method to my madness of how I laid out the profile and how I'm taking advantage. Now, granted, mine is over the top because this is what I do, so I did it specifically for training. At some point I may, clean that up, but there's a lot of things in here that are very subtle, but you'll see hashtags, you'll see all sorts of things. If you look at my summary, you'll keep going down. I mean, I'm maxed out, go back up just a hair. You'll see the actual summary. Keep actually up. And right there where it says about, it's right below the featured.
Right below the featured.
Right.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So hit see more. Scroll down. Do you see how I have my specialties there? It's all LinkedIn, 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 right?
Yeah.
So you could put in, San Diego real estate, Carlsbad real estate, Point Loma real estate, Ocean Beach real estate, right? I'm being redundant, but no one's really catching it.
Yeah. The keyword stuffing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, keyword. That's a good one. Keyword stuffing. So yeah, pleasure. I really enjoy always talking about my favorite topic, LinkedIn, and we'll talk to you everybody soon. So sorry for running over, and we'll catch you
no,
then.
that's fine. Okay. Awesome.
All right. Thanks,
Thank you.
Travis. Thanks, Heather. See you guys. Bye.
I'll talk to you later.
Good.